About 2 years ago, near enough to the day actually, we played our biggest show to date back in South Wales at a place called Chepstow Castle. And it was a fucking great day. It was our biggest headline show to date, I think. It was in front of a home crowd. It was kind of everything you kind of dream of as a band, I guess. And my old man, his infinite wisdom with his impeccable timing, decided to, of all days in the world, to pop his clogs that morning. And it was a bit of a kind of surreal day, as you can imagine, I guess. I phoned the band and said, can we cancel the gig? And they were like, fuck no. Cracked the whip. Joking aside, my old man was the most, impossibly encouraging that any father could be, I guess, of a son that was kind of decided to shun a burgeoning academic career. In place of like joining the circus and being in a rock and roll band. And every kind of at every conceivable turn would back me to the hill, kind of make sure that I had everything that I needed, kind of just try and have a decent stab at doing this as a living. And then the old banger went, and he was my best mate. And I don't think many people are lucky enough to have that kind of relationship with any of their parents. And I consider myself immensely fortunate to have kind of got to know him not just as an old man, my old man, but as a bloke, kind of in the last year or two of his life. And I was very fortunate. But of all the fucking days to go that day, and it just kind of set the tone, I guess, for the next couple of weeks. It's surreal. You're kind of on autopilot. You don't really know what to say. How to kind of react. You can't kind of autopilot for other people as much as anything. Kind of gripping and grinning at funerals, and kind of greeting old mates. Just kind of saying the right things, and I think it's one of those things that you probably never truly actually process. And I'm not really much of a kind of lyric writer. I write music, and kind of me and Tom collaborate on music. He very much takes care of kind of music and lyrics and melody rather. And out of the blue, I had this kind of mid-late, I guess, or a bridge of a track, and I didn't really know what it was going to be, but I had these words which I put to it, and which in itself was kind of quite unusual, I guess. And I sent it to him as a voice note, just as a kind of as an iPhone voice memo, kind of saying, make of this what you will, maybe kind of we work on this. And we were in the process of writing Midnight in Valencia, and about a week or so later, we turn up for rehearsal, and Tom sheepishly comes in, and kind of says, "I hope you don't mind, I've written the rest of that track. I think I know what you were getting at with those words. Kind of, is it cool if I can play it to you?" So we played it, and to his eternal credit, he summed up, infinitely more eloquently than I ever would have been able to in that moment. Well, I think for the rest of my life, what I was feeling, and I'm eternally grateful for that. It's a track called Push Pull, and it's off Midnight in Valencia. I guess it's about my old man, but it's also for anyone that's ever lost anyone. Kind of doesn't really know what to do or what to say. It's called Push Pull.
Dark on the ground for you. I see your reflection hidden in his eye. And it was rightly him that gave you cause to boast. And can I give for him the dream you gave to me? Or is the burden of this life just bigger than his road? To sleep for a while, the fire of the engine, we can just drive for the time. And you do the talking, and I'll just hang on every line and hold each word. Now I know their word. And pause until we feel a little closer. Find out how fast that I can run. And pause until my head's above the water. I'm feeling like the madness in this song. Just rest for a while. Let's run the music, we can just listen for a time. The songs that you gave me, oh, they're a picture of me. Won't you take me now, 'cause I'm gone.